Hello and welcome to the first bonus episode of Star Wars The Old Republic. Yes, bonus episode. And as of this recording, I've only released 2 episodes for each character that I'm actually doing a proper story for. I don't know why, I'm just in a major recording kick. Anywho, there's going to be 2 main bonus sets of episodes. One for the planet Tython, which is a Jedi consular starting planet, and one for Hutta, which is the agent and bounty hunter starting planet. I'm doing these planets because you've seen the other ones for the other starting zones, and because I do not have a Jedi Knight or a bounty hunter character on my account. I'm going to create one and just have some fun, and show you the extra planet and the little story you missed for that planet. The characters you're going to see me make, you'll probably actually see me play quite frequently later on. I'm planning on turning them both into tank characters, which will let me solo flashpoints, so you can see the rest of the flashpoints that I've mentioned about. But this is character creation time. You've already seen it. You know what's going to happen. I've already explained all this other crap in the proper Let's Play. So just kick back, relax, and catch me in a second when I mute the sound and we watch the opening crawl. Oh, lovely, lovely loading screen. Muting background sound, muting speaker sound because my microphone's a bit sensitive. Remember, protecting myself from copyright claims. It's a real smart thing to do. Ta-da! I'm sure you could probably all hear the music in your head anyways. You don't actually need to properly hear it. Prologue: The Jedi Knight. It is a dark era for the Jedi Order. The Sith Empire obliterated the Jedi Temple on Coruscant and slaughtered many of the Republic's brave defenders during the last war. Obliterate. I love that word. The surviving Jedi have withdrawn to their ancient homeworld of Tython, where they take advantage of a fragile peace to train a new generation of Guardians for the Galaxy. This is a recurring theme with Jedis if you haven't paid any attention to any Star Wars thing. Now, a new hope emerges. A young Padawan, strong in the Force, journeys to Tython's dangerous wilderness to complete the final Jedi trials and become a Knight of the Republic. Ooh, fancy title. And let's see here. About now is safe to unmute. Yep. Unmuting sound! Now you people can hear all the beautiful background sound again. Of course, that's sound, remember, no music. The music is copywritten. Look at Tython, isn't that a beautiful planet? Now, like I'm saying, you're gonna see all of Tython and Hutta in bonus episodes, and then you'll probably never see these characters again with the exception of whenever I'm doing flashpoints, because I intend to make these guys tanks, which are the best spec to do flashpoint soloing with. Yeah. Hide those for now. There I am. I don't look too bad, do I? Took me a while to decide what I wanted to have for a Jedi Knight. What with a Zabrak? Since I'm still just a Padawan, I have one particularly thin piece of hair, pulled back, and whatnot. Padawan style.
Your former masters praise your
I just like the horn style, actually. That's the hairstyle that came with it.
Expert duelist. It's easy to excel when you're trained by the best. The Jedi Council will assign you a new master to oversee your final trials. You'll be tested in ways you can't imagine. But when you leave Tython, you'll know what it means to be a Jedi Knight. More importantly, you'll know yourself. I'm eager to face these trials. Where do I start? There's a speeder here that will take you to... Hang on. I'm getting an emergency signal. Flesh raiders, armed with blasters? He must be mistaken. What are these things? Animals? Flesh raiders are a species of hostile natives. They're smart enough to use tools and violent beyond reason. I'm sending every able-bodied Jedi down to the Padawan training grounds right away. Especially you. What makes me any better than the others? You've been trained for dangers like this. I know I can count on you. Take the speeder outside to the training grounds, push back the flesh raiders, and find out if they're really using advanced weapons. Go. I'll catch up with you after I alert the Jedi Council. May the Force be with you.
We will go right now. You know, the thing that takes me the longest to set up a new character with is the key bindings. I wish they would save that. There we go, we're good to go. Nope, put that away. I don't need that right now. Yep, we're good to go! This is going to be a little less, quote, formal than my proper Let's Play parts, but not that that's very formal anyways. But I won't be explaining anything, really, because, well, mostly everything's been explained already. Oh, camera, please! Why must we always do this?
Padawan, come here, quickly. The training grounds are not safe today.
Night Weller sent me to help with the Flesh Raiders. I'm combat trained and ready to help.
Then the Force is with us. Few Padawans here can make that claim. The Flesh Raiders moved into the training grounds, organized and ready, attempting to isolate various groups of Padawans. There's a group of students in the hills we lost track of. They're not combat trained.
Just let me know what's required. I'm here to help.
I've got a beacon here. If you can find the Padawans and set the beacon, we'll send an evac shuttle as fast as we can. A group of Jedi from the temple is headed this way, but maybe not fast enough. May the Force be with you.
Right. Charge! One thing to note about, Oh, you actually want to fight. One thing to note about warriors and knights is that they have what I like to call reverse resources. You have to build up resource pretty much from scratch at the beginning of every battle in order to actually use any of your special abilities. While this may sound like a pain, it's also an advantage because the longer the battle goes, the more resource you build up, the more damage and whatnot you can do. It's an interesting system. Takes a little bit to get used to, not much. Yep, we gotta go hunt some cages down. Moving along. Oh, there's a cage, but there's nobody in it. There's a cage with somebody in it. You can tell because it's blue. Let's go free them. You're free! But yeah. The bounty hunter, when I get around to playing him, may look like he has a reverse system, but he has a basic system that his bar is just reverse. You'll understand when I get around to doing the bounty hunter. Which is probably, at this point, either going to be a Ratataki or a Chiss. I haven't quite figured out which yet. Whichever one I do, you'll find out when I do it. Bam! I love that little flourish. People hate on the Jedi Knight because of the way he holds his weapon. I mean, yeah, it does look like a little bit like a baseball pose, but It's more of a classic sword pose, too. Nothing wrong with it. Worst ways to hold your sword, at least he's not holding it backwards. Don't get me wrong, the Force Unleashed is a fun game, and it delivers exactly what it says on the paper. But that's just a weird way to hold a sword, if you ask me. Bam! Yeah, I'll get around to you momentarily, button. Let's get a little away from there in case they respawn while I'm talking. Oh. Well, as you can see, the little thingy goes away whenever I'm in combat, so it's not going to be in the screen way. Now let's try.
You're unharmed. Good. Flesh Raider shot me in the leg while I was rescuing some Padawans. Don't know where these things got blasters, but I know how to use them. I've been evacuated to a med center, but the fighting isn't over.
I was expecting reinforcements by now.
Some are already here, but Flesh Raiders keep pouring in. That's why I'm calling. Another Padawan found a cave tunnel the Flesh Raiders used to enter this valley. I need you at that tunnel, making sure the Flesh Raiders don't get any more reinforcements through it.
I'll find this cave tunnel and seal it.
We need to end this conflict before anyone else gets hurt. Find the tunnel along the mountain range. May the Force be with you.
Right. We'll get along to finding that, don't worry. But I got a lot of side quest thingies I need to do before I continue on with my main quest. Yes, the 12 times experience is still in effect as of this recording. Though as of this recording, only 2 episodes of each character has gone up so far on my channel. I'm gonna have to speed that up some. Maybe give KOTOR a break here and there because I'm having troubles with it recording. But, yeah, just like with those other characters, I will be getting rid of that. Not for the sake of the Let's Play, but for the sake of, I really hate leveling that fast. Yes! Whenever you level up as a knight or a warrior, you get full resource. Which means if you're fighting a group of enemies, you can beat the snot out of them. Don't rely on it though, because like I just said, it's only when you level up. And eventually, you're going to stop leveling up. Let's see, that one's no good. Level 2 has a really awesome ability that I will grab after I deal with early lessons. No, put that away. Which is right around the bend. Wom wom bam. Wom wom bam. I love how I have to get down to actually open the cage. Oh, let's see here. Oh, my legacy's leveling up quite nicely. I think that levels up faster when you're a subscriber. Right, I haven't talked much about the legacy system.
How's he looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon. Hey! Good to see another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet.
I've been searching for you. What happened out here?
Knew they'd sent rescuers.
We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
I've never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured.
I thought you didn't have combat training. The Masters wanted you out of harm's way.
We're not warriors. Besides, it is not the Jedi way to seek revenge.
That's your opinion, Mineas. It's not what we decided. Training or not, a bunch of animals won't keep us from becoming Jedi.
Isn't she right? Jedi don't give up, do they? She is wrong. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no passion, there is serenity.
That's enough, Maneus. If you want to help us, we could use you. Help make the Flesh Raiders pay.
You're walking a dangerous path. You and your friends need to get back to camp while you still can.
But we're so close to finishing the trial.
No, we are not. I see you have a signal beacon. Leave it for us, and as soon as we have gathered our things, we will signal for a ride back.
I wonder why their uniforms are different colors from mine. Oh, did I forget to loot somebody? I did! How did I forget to loot him? Well, we're gonna loot him. Actually, probably get these, last of the captured Padawans freed. Then we'll quick travel back. And I'll get my upgrade for level 2. Which is probably one of the most useful abilities a Jedi Knight will ever get. I mean, yes, when you become a Guardian or a Sentinel, which are the upgrades. Or if you become a Juggernaut or a Marauder. Yes, Marauder. If you're playing a Sith Warrior, you'll get some nice cool things, but nothing quite as useful as what's coming up. So I'm just going to quick travel over. Beep bop boop boop beep bop boop boop boop. Wow. And we're here! Oh, might as well turn this quest in while I'm just standing right next to it.
The beacon worked, and a rescue speeder is on its way. You really came through for those Padawans.
There were Flesh Raiders at every turn. I'm sure many of them are still out there.
Don't worry, we've got experienced Jedi on the way. You probably want to get back to your trials. Again, thank you, and may the Force be with you.
And boots! Put on these boots, which are actually pretty cool looking boots. Right, I need to unify my colors. Force leap.
Glad to share my skills with someone talented.
That is one of the most useful abilities you'll ever get as a knight or a warrior. And you'll see, I mean, yes, you have your lightsaber combat stances, you have your buff, which is just plain useful, improves all damage and all healing done by you and anyone in your party. All your fancy schmancy abilities, nothing is gonna compare to Force Leap for your knight or Force Charge for a warrior. It's just that bloody useful. So let's see, we're heading down this way now, because all we got left is a class quest. There's a consular there. No, there's another consular. Consulars are pretty popular. Don't get me wrong, shadows are cool. Sages are alright. They're just not flashy like sorcerers are. Oh, sorcerer flashiness. Lightning everywhere. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But, I already have a shadow, which is the one of the Jedi Consular's advanced classes. It's the alternate to Sith Sorcerer, which is my playthrough class, as you should all well know. Well, my Sith playthrough class. And I have a Sith Marauder, so this guy is going to be going Jedi Guardian. Because the Sentinel and Marauder are pretty much the same. It's kind of nice. Each class has its own story and its own flavor, but they're still the same class as their counterparts are, which makes balancing that much easier. And we're moving right on. Okay, here we go. Yeah! That is why Force Leap is the most awesome thing you'll ever have. I didn't mean to actually get into this fight. And level 3. Level 3 actually comes with a pretty useful ability, too. Well, I'm already full health. I'm used to doing that. Let's see, right here. But yes, watch again. Whee! That has a minimum range and a maximum range, but it is the best way to start combat. It gets you some of your resource, it does damage, and it gets you there fast. Because unlike every other class, Jedi Knights and Sith Warriors are strictly melee. There is no real range to them at all. I think the furthest range ability outside of Leap is on a cooldown where you toss your saber. But outside, and then you go for a 10 meter hit, which sounds like a good distance, but in the chaos and whatnot, it's not that far. So this just gets you right into combat, right off the bat. It lets you do what you intend to do, which is generally damage, unless you're a tank, in which case it lets you get into there and say, hey, I'm the one you want to fight. It also looks cool, like, okay, kneel, pray, prepare, and then charge! Yes, I know, I'm playing a Jedi. I should not be giggling evilly, but I can't help it. I'll probably get around to role-playing this character, because I've been wanting to do a knight. I've been feeling the knight, feeling the guardian. Whee! No, put that away. Sometimes he puts it away, sometimes he takes it out. I don't really need to fight them. I've done the bonus quest, and they are not in my way.
Stop struggling, Padawan. Your life was over the moment you set foot here. Because the Order must evolve, and you are weak.
Whoever you are, step away from that Padawan.
You are dangerous. You killed my soldiers.
That's a Bith, I think they're called.
Not attacking, cleansing. And we have only begun.
I believe this is actually Darkseid. It is.
Lay down your weapons. I don't want to hurt you.
The
But I
old
will.
Order is dead. Long live the new order.
Oh, he has a lightsaber. The question is, why couldn't I just take that from his body? Take out the minions. And then focus on the main threat. See, I mean, look, it's right there. Why can't I just pick it up and use it? What would I get? Oh, nothing useful.
You two all right? What happened here? Thank the Force that you're both safe. This man's no Jedi. At least not one of us.
If he wasn't like us, what was he?
I'd call him Sith, but the Empire doesn't know where Tython is. This lightsaber, there's something familiar about it. Strange. You held off all these attackers by yourself with only a practice saber. Impressive.
I followed my instincts, that's all.
They served you well. This battle's over, but we don't want any more flesh raiders coming through here. That should hold them back for now.
I want to learn how to do that.
Well, spend a few decades practicing, and you'll pick it up in no time. Not yet. I'll get you to a med center. You seem all right to travel alone. Report to the Jedi Council.
I only just arrived on Tython. Where am I going?
Follow the path leading out of this valley. You'll find the Jedi Temple through the mountain pass. See you there.
Right. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Just collapse the whole bloody tunnel. Ah, the Force. So many rules broken by just saying the Force. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's cool, it's cool. But it is a bit rule breaky. Now, Biotics from the Mass Effect series. Yes, they seemed a little rule breaky, but they had plenty of rules attached to them, which was kind of cool. You fought with science magic. Let's see here. I'm actually just gonna quick travel back here. Yep. Yep. We will oh, pardon. Grab Force Sweep,
To share my skills,
which is a really useful ability. Sell some junk. Sell that, because it is junk to me. And we're gonna head on to the Jedi Temple. We've got some fighting to do along the way, though. Oh, there we go. The bridge is having troubles loading in. Texture is popping in and out. No, I don't have everything set to ultra high. One, I couldn't handle completely ultra. High is pretty good, though. But there's some weird flashing in and out of textures. And I don't like it. I mean, this popping is bad enough. These rocks are really having issues loading up. There we go. Yeah, I gotta defeat some lurkers. So charge in. Smash the area to make sure there's nothing around, and stun the area too. So like these guys are perfectly close. We'll just wait for the cooldowns to break. Charge in. Smash. That gets them both stunned. And lets me take them out super easy. And there we go. That was a bonus quest. So we're moving on now. Just help out the consular. Have a buff. And look at that. That is the Jedi Temple. Rather beautiful, isn't it? I kind of like this temple. Don't get me wrong, the one in Coruscant in the movies is pretty cool. But this temple is... it's stylish. Poking for no reason whatsoever. Sell any extra crap to the droid. Oh, it's all
Report your ailments.
but it repairs my equipment.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Padawan, I heard you've begun your trials. Master Orgus speaks very highly of you. No doubt you're pleased to have come this far. But some Jedi have the ability to do more, help more people. Interested?
Always looking for a way to help.
A war is brewing in the greater galaxy. The Sith Empire plots against the Republic, and the Republic looks to the Jedi for aid. But not all who train to become Jedi are skilled combatants and leaders. Many are scholars, diplomats, strategists, and scientists. Which is why we've created a simulation to test Jedi and Padawans and certify them to lead Republic troops.
You want me to participate in this simulation?
That's what I'm asking. The droids here in the yard have been programmed to act according to Imperial military protocols and battlefield tactics. Demonstrate your proficiency at defeating these droids, and you will be on your way to qualifying to lead Republic troops into battle. Can you do it?
This is almost going to be too easy for me.
Excellent. The first set of training droids are ready for you. Get to it.
This is actually a recurring mission. They go up to Mark 5. We're starting with the lowly Mark 1s. Mark 5 is actually pretty tough. You might not be able to do it until you get ready to leave the planet. Saber ready. Charging on in. It's nice and simple. Just focus on one at a time and you'll be just fine. Just like that. I've been rather fond of the Jedi Knight's healing ability. It's not quite as flashy as some, or as, you know, awesome as the Quizzies, but it's just very Jedi. That's the best way to put it. It's very Jedi. Oh, but I think we're gonna pull off what I've been doing late, or pretty much actually what I did in my Quizzy. I'm gonna end the episode off right here. I'll catch you on the next bonus episode, Tython, on the Old Republic. Yeah. Goodbye.